I came to Canada as a refugee at the age of 16. And I literally had to start from the bottom. When you're a refugee, you don't have a social network. You don't have resources to fall back on. You don't have connections. What motivated me to get started is really dealing with poverty, dealing with barriers that prevent people from achieving their true potential, and I experienced a lot of that. I lived in Regent Park. The buildings were showing their age, and the community was facing a lot of challenges with respect to that. There was a group of residents in Regent Park who advocated for the interests of the residents against this giant redevelopment that was coming at us, to make the redevelopment plan a plan that reflected the dreams of the residents. That is, I think, one of the most influential experiences in my life, because those people who encouraged me to join them in that process really taught me the value of grassroots organizing and engaging the political and social infrastructure to make a difference. In my current role, I'm a Member of Parliament, but I'm also Canada's Minister for Housing and Diversity and Inclusion, and I have the privilege of leading the federal government's response to provide affordable housing solutions to Canadians from coast to coast to coast. I've been working very hard to make sure that the National Housing Strategy has a positive impact throughout Canada in communities large and small. In 2019, we provided $1.3 billion to revitalize the TCHC stock and increase the lifespan and do energy retrofits and make the units more accessible. Consulting with the experts, listening to communities, all of that is connected to the experience that I had in Regent Park, and I think in that regard I carry those lessons, and they've really helped me to become a better Member of Parliament and a better minister. I always look for ways to extend the table or increase the number of chairs, or find ways to get people to be given a chance to grow into roles and to really become leaders in their own right and to make a difference. People usually want a ready-made person who can hit the ground running. But I think we should also create space to allow especially marginalized people to be able to be drawn into those circles and be allowed to have the room to grow and to build up the competence. TCHC has the opportunity to demonstrate how an organization can be a great example for all the other big entities in Toronto. There is no other landlord like TCHC in Toronto. One of the things that they can do beyond housing is to leverage those connections, that network, that engagement with the community, to engage in economic development, to engage in job creation, and harness its trusted position to connect more young people in the community to jobs. You're not a bystander in the shaping of your future in that TCHC community. You can contribute and influence and shape the reality of your community. People are more than happy to take you under their wing, but you have to make that first step.